Wade in the water, come on and wade in the water, children, wade in the water. My Lord, my God's gonna trouble the water. Come on and wade in the water. Come on and wade in the water. Children, wade in the water. My God's gonna trouble the water. If you hear tell of me dying, I don't want nobody to cry. Oh, yeah. All I want you to do for me, and that's to close my dying eyes. Well, come on and wade in the water. Wade in the water.
I think the thing about a folk song, which is so important, it's about the folk. It's not pretentious. It's not this. It's this, hands open, arms open, wide, and it belongs to everybody. And there's a reason they're called spirituals, as you know, as I would like to believe, everyone has a spirit, not being religious at all, but it connects to something you cannot see. It's something that you can feel. And it keeps a connection also with the human experience of heartache, pain, love, pleading for a better time. So there's something that connects for all people.
So the church that I grew up in was actually very diverse. It was not your stereotypical like black church. So in terms of spirituals, I would say that it was not too rich of an environment for spirituals. However, there was a black church in town that we often attended for some sort of special occasions, and the people there became very good friends of ours. And one of them in particular was a phenomenal soprano, and she was the first one that introduced me to a lot of these really fine arrangements of spirituals. I think that was my first interaction by music of Margaret Bonds, and that was my first interaction with just spirituals that were treated on a concert stage.
What do I turn to? Who do I turn to? You know, what are the things that I practice to give me peace in my spirit? I think for me, that's what spirituality is. You know, I do call on a higher being, but I also believe that there are things of inner peace that we can practice amongst ourselves for those of us who do not necessarily believe that there's an external force happening on our behalf, or some believe that that huge powerful force is actually within. So that's why I went to divinity school for me, was to connect my music with my spirituality, so that when I sing these songs, when I offer them up, I can minister, you know, I can put the word forth in a way where it's not performative, where it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, healing, saving, freeing.
So you can't just sing the inspired music and forget about the inspiration. And so it's almost like in any musical genre, repertoire matters. And who you choose to program, and who you choose to uplift, and who you choose to study, that gives value and validity to the fact that not only were they here, but they said something that mattered. So every vocalist, every concertizer, every person who's doing anything within the American music canon has to come to and through the spirituals.
Dr. Frederick C. Tillis was a composer, jazz saxophonist, educator, author, and poet. Born in 1930, his legacy includes more than 125 compositions and commissions, ranging from jazz and classical European styles and influenced by both ethnic and global music. His works range from solos and chamber pieces to jazz, choral, and orchestral works. Spiritual Fantasy No. 12 for string quartet was written in 1995. The movement that you'll hear, Wade in the Water, is the second of 4 movements, each one inspired by a different Negro spiritual. Of this work, Dr. Tillis notes the composition of the Spiritual Fantasy for string quartet pays tribute to the essence of the musical expressions of pathos and triumph over worldly obstacles encountered by a people who found hope and strength through faith in God. I hope you enjoy.
When